Well, good morning, y'all. Rip, Swafford Homestead. This is where the onions were. I try to get it out right. Remember, I was growing onions. Made a short yesterday of pulling onions. I will try to go and show you my onions here shortly. But I pulled all the onions yesterday because they was getting close. Some of them was ready, some of them was very close. I was having a lot of problems with the little ones rotting, so I went ahead and pulled everything. We're going to cut them up and freeze them anyway. We don't leave them out. We don't let them dry and try to keep them that way anymore. Humidity gets to it, I guess. We just don't have a place to keep the humidity off of them. Now, we did get a rain, as I said in another video. But you can see this ain't very wet. I was able to till it yesterday because it had plastic on top. I generally run plastic with slits in it, and I plant the onions in the slits, and it keeps a lot of the moisture down. But it does give them enough to grow. I got plans for this. The reason I brought this video up, I'm out here working on it this morning. Raking the grass out. I've tilled the grass and hopefully got it broke up enough I can add my amendments and get ready for another bed. You see, I'm putting a few bags in. Some compost organic humus, or composted organic humus. I'm going to add a little fertilizer and a little lime. I think this will become the melon bed. I've got some canary melon plants started for the second time. But it's bad dirt, bag soil that killed a bunch of my starters. And I've got some more cantaloupe, which I've already got cantaloupe blooming and getting ready to put on fruit. And I'm going to turn this into another bed. Canary melon is more of a tropical plant. So I'm going to put it on, I guess you can say, the south end here. It gets a lot more sun. I'm going to put the cantaloupe on the other end. They shouldn't hurt each other, being they're both in the melon family. I didn't check the names to make sure, but I know you can't mix watermelon and cantaloupe together, so I need to put the cantaloupe and the canary melon over here, and the watermelon that I've got started again, my second round, in the other garden. All I lack is getting to grow with some pumpkins, and I am done planting seeds for the garden this year. I planted some pumpkin, and they haven't come up, so I'm going to plant pumpkin one more time, and I'm done planting garden seeds. Summer garden stuff. There'll be some fall cover crop, but other than that, I'm done. Finally. But I thought I'd show you this little patch. It's not very wide, but it's long, and what I usually do to extend this, because I don't want to till all this up, I'll come out here with some roll plastic, some black plastic, and weigh it down, and I'll plant the plants in the dirt, and they'll grow out this way. You can train them to come out. I'll pull all the vines around, train them to come out this way. That way they'll get the sun they need, and they'll have the dirt and the moisture they need. Which I do have drip line over here. It's wadded up on the other end right now where I can till, but I don't have to worry about the rain, because rain is kind of sporadic here. It didn't rain for weeks, and last Thursday we had a tiny chance of rain, and we got pretty much a flood in a few minutes. It dropped everything it had in no time and was gone. But it was enough to feed everything and get everything growing good again. And while we're here, you can see the bean trellis I'm walking next to. Them are Mountaineer half runners. Hey, I finally got it right. Tennessee Mountaineer half runner beans. They are very heat tolerant. They'll produce even though it's dry. And the way Tennessee weather's been the last couple of years, that is a great thing, because we've always hitting the dry spots now in the summer. It has been very hot and very humid for no rain, but we'll get it from time to time, I'm sure. If not, I've got a drip line to feed it. But these are, if you walk down the center, it'd be hard to show you now without going down through there. Some it's already overhead high. So half runners do grow tall. which is a good thing. You don't have to bend over to pick the beans. You don't get your exercise in, all you squatting and bending. You can walk down through it once the beans get started, and most of them will be up high, or higher than bush beans. But small tour of the second garden, I guess you can say. We're changing things, getting ready for the next round. Y'all have a good week. Like the video, leave me a comment. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to me. Thanks for watching. I'm collecting onions again out of the garden. I wanted to show you these onions. These ain't bad size for a old cheap bulb like you buy at the hardware store. These are the onion bulbs, or onion sets as some people would call them. The cheap ones you buy. My ones I planted from seed died, but I'm pretty happy with these. A lot less effort, still get a good onion. I've got some red onions go with it too, I just ain't got them over here. This goes with the garlic and the potatoes and the green beans. It's gonna be a good year, folks. I believe it. I'm gonna claim it. Y'all take care. God bless.